Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of the series of the drift trike build. So, as you can see, everything's pretty much wrapped up. I did cut the foot peg. I got some pipe to extend both sides. I got some sandpaper. I got some extensions to put in between the two pieces. I got the paint, got the primer, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This part of the series is probably going to be the last part of the building part. I'm actually going to have a little montage or whatever you want to call it of all the actual build part. Put some music on it and that'll be a little thing. But yeah, we just got to extend the foot pegs, weld everything up, break everything down, and then prime and paint, and then we'll be done, guys. We got the forks extended. Check it out. Got me a little 8-inch extension on each side. And it actually fits pretty good. Get a couple of tacks on there. It's extended. That was the last big thing. The next thing is go through, make sure all completely weld that, completely weld that, completely weld, completely weld, completely weld the seat bracket and the seat tabs in the back. But before we do that, we're going to take all this apart, completely disassemble the back, disassemble the top, the forks, take all that off, get everything sanded down and primer and paint it. That's where we're at, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to call it quits for the day. This is where we're at. We got some welding done. Started welding up all the tabs and everything, and as you can see, these are looking good. Got them partially welded, but I'm out of welding wire. But you guys can see everything's broken down. Axles there, pillar block bolts, motor mount bolts, seat mounts, there's the motor, front end, seat. Just going to try and use this little rack for painting, but we're not going to get to that today. At least I don't think so. Harbor Freight's open till 8, so I may try and hit them up before they close, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so we got our welding wire. Got it all loaded up. Next up is to finish up the welding. Got a couple spots I gotta finish up. And then we gotta grind everything down, sand it down, and then put some primer on it. So that's what we're gonna try and get done today, guys, is we're gonna try and get all the welding done and all the sanding done, all the prep, and then the primer. We got all the sanding done and the prep done, and now we're gonna start primering. So what I did is I roughly hit it with the this little grinding wheel to try and get the big stuff off and the rust out. Then I grabbed some 220 grit sandpaper and sanded everything down. Then I grabbed some acetone to clean it off, so it has a nice painting surface. Get it stretched up here in the garage. And I also got the muffler. Actually has some flameproof primer left over. Wait about 30 minutes, and then I've got some VHT flameproof black to throw on there. And then I got some rusty metal primer because I didn't get all the rust, and I want to make sure that I get a decent coat. I don't have anything pop up. So we're going to start painting. We are done for the day. We got the frame primered, and we got the exhaust primered, and the black coating on it. So I've got to do, that's the black up there, I've got to do a heat cycle to cure it. That'll be later. And I've got about 2 coats, maybe 3 coats of primer on this. Just letting it cure for a while. And then I'm gonna go through, sand it with some 400 grit. Get it all nice and soft and ready for paint. Primer any spots that are high or low that scuffs the primer. And wait a day or so. Come back and re-hit it again with the sandpaper. And then it'll be time for that bag of paint over there. That's gonna end it for tonight, guys. I actually forgot my memory card. So I had to go and buy another one just to shoot this video today. But yeah, we're moving right along. Oh, and to update the list. So, 1, breakdown bike, done. Rough assemble, done. Set motor and adjust seat, done. Breakdown bike and extend the frame, or actually the seat pegs or foot pegs, done. Reassembled it, ran it, upgraded the motor, done. Break down the paint, or break down the bike and paint it. That's the stage we're in. I went ahead and crossed it out because the next step will be reassembling. And yeah, that's where we're at today, guys. I just want to take a second and appreciate the shop for a second. Seat, motor, brake, axle, chain, bolts, handlebars, freaking exhaust, just everything discombobulated. And I figure right now would be the perfect time to do a classic YouTube transition. I've never done one, and I've always wanted to do one. So here we go. I'm gonna count it down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't work. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. 1, 2, 3, and hey, it worked. Look at that. Well, guys, we're all wrapped up. Check her out. The paint is grabber green, and we are done. Check it out, guys. Everything is wrapped up. Everything is put together. And we have our first drift trike. What do you guys think about that? I'm loving it, actually. It's pretty cool. So let's go over this build real quick, since we're at the end of the videos. The end of the series. So, big shout out to Lacey for the frame. He gave me the initial frame. The only thing I had to do is extend these foot pegs. Front end, just a standard 24-inch bike front end. I did put the front brakes back on because with the PVC on the back, this will just help it stop. Front brake, I got a thumb throttle, I got a cutoff switch, and I got hydraulic brakes. So, bought a little kit off of Amazon. It comes with the rotor, the cylinder up there, everything, line, that's good to go. Just a little drift trike seat from Amazon as well. Got your standard Harbor Freight Predator 212 motor. I did go ahead and do the stage one kit. You know, air filter, upgraded jet, the exhaust, the 3-stage, tapers down 2nd to 3rd. It's actually really loud. I did the governor, not delete, but like bypass. I left the governor in there. So yeah, it does what it does. Got the big old sprocket on the back, clutch. Got the PVC from, I can't remember who I got the PVC from. Maybe Online Scooter Parts or something like that. Oh yeah, and the exhaust. Nancy, big shout out to Nancy, because you wanted me to give you a shout out in this video. Nancy actually did the baking and curing on this. And that's pretty much it. That's the build, guys. We're done. Like I said, big shout out to Lacey for the frame, Nancy for the exhaust and the curing, and the obviously my workspace, because well, this is her house. So here we go. Everything is done. We're completely finished. The end of the build is 10 6, 21. And we're finished up. Break the bike down, rough assemble, set the motor, adjust the seat, break it down, extend the frame. This is more like extend the foot pegs, reassemble it, break it down again, paint it, reassemble it, and there we are. We're all reassembled. This build took, according to the time lapse footage, around 44 hours. So you could get it done in a week if you did it, maybe even quicker. If you had all the parts, didn't run out of welding wire and all that. But yeah, that's the end of the drift trike build. We are completely finished with this thing. There's nothing else left to do. Unlike the GMC, still have some more stuff to do on that. But that's it. I think I'm actually going to take it out for some rips and put that at the end of this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you like this build series, or if you like me, or if you like the trike. Comment, you know, helps the algorithm, helps maybe me get some more engagement, some more subscribers, whatever. And go ahead and subscribe, because I don't think a lot of you guys are subscribed. It's a nasty day outside, but we're probably going to go ahead and actually take the trike out and rip it out somewhere else. Alright guys, appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you.